Have you ever felt pressured to follow someone's opinions? Join me as I take a challenge of following my heart, no matter the opinions and doubts of others, and let's see where this journey leads. Have you ever had to make a choice and felt scared because you thought other people might not like it? Maybe you wanted to do something you love, but you were worried others would judge you. It happens to everyone, but here is the truth. No matter what you do, some people will always have something to say. A wise person once said, "Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you will be criticized anyway." This means it's better to follow your heart and do what feels right for you, even if others don't agree. Think about it. If you always try to make everyone happy, you might end up feeling unhappy yourself. In Shona culture, we have sayings like "hamba yakada makwati," which highlights the idea of personal choice and respecting someone's decision, even if it seems strange to others. Meaning, we need to do things with purpose and strength, even if it's hard. So be brave and make choices that match your values and dreams. Whether you're choosing a career, following a passion, or standing up for something important, trust your heart. Remember, as long as it's right for you, that's what matters most. Critics will talk, but happiness is what truly counts. Here is the problem that causes people ignore their true desires and passions. Many people feel trapped in a cycle where they can't pursue their dreams or true passions because of societal pressure. This pressure comes from expectations placed on us by family, by friends, by our culture, or the wider society. So I'm going to just pinpoint some of the most common ones. Family expectations. In many cultures, including Zimbabwean society, family expectations weigh heavily on individuals. Parents often want their children to follow traditional paths like becoming a doctor, lawyer, or teacher because they believe these careers guarantee stability and respect. If someone's true passion lies in something less conventional like art, music, or entrepreneurship, they may feel forced to choose the safe path to avoid disappointing their family. Another thing is fear of judgment. People worry about being criticized or ridiculed for their choices. Questions like, "What will people say?" or "Will they think I've failed?" can stop individuals from stepping out of their comfort zones. This fear often leads to conformity, even at the expense of personal happiness. Cultural norms. In traditional societies, cultural norms dictate acceptable behavior and career paths. Someone who deviates from these norms risks being seen as rebellious or selfish. For example, men or women pursuing less traditional roles can face resistance. Also, there is financial pressure. Society often equates success with wealth, pushing individuals to choose financially stable paths instead of following their hearts. Passions like art or music may be viewed as risky or unprofitable, discouraging people from pursuing them. And there is also peer pressure. The desire to fit in can make people suppress their individuality. If a person's dream don't align with what their friends or peers consider cool or acceptable, they may abandon their true desires to avoid being ostracized. And then there is fear of failure. Society tends to celebrate success while looking down on failure. This makes people afraid to take risks, even if it means giving up on something they love. To overcome these pressures, it's essential to reflect on your own values and goals. Remember, your happiness and fulfillment matter more than living up to others' expectations. Following your true passions may not always be easy, but it's worth it for a life that feels authentic and meaning. I'm going to share with you a story of a young man who faced challenges when choosing to follow his heart. And I just want you to let me know what you think about what happened afterwards. In the busy streets of Harare, Zimbabwe, 25-year-old Thembi found himself at a crossroads. Born into a family of modern means, Thembi's parents had always emphasized the importance of securing a stable job to support himself and his family. However, Thembi's passion lay elsewhere, in music. Growing up, Thembi had been enchanted by the sounds of mbira, osho, and drums that filled the air during traditional Shona ceremonies. He spent countless hours teaching himself to play the mbira, and soon his talent earned him recognition with his community. The path of expectations. After completing his secondary education, Thembi's parents urged him to pursue a degree in engineering, a field they thought was more practical and more lucrative. Thembi reluctantly obliged, enrolling in a local university's engineering program. As he started his studies, Thembi found himself increasingly unfulfilled. The rigors of engineering left him little time to pursue his musical passions, and he began to feel like a part of him was withering away. The path of passion. One fateful evening, while attending a traditional Shona ceremony, Thembi was approached by a respected mbira master who invited him to join a local music band. Thembi was torn, knowing that abandoning his engineering studies would disappoint his parents and potentially jeopardize his financial stability. Yet, the call of his heart proved too strong. Thembi made the bold decision to leave university and dedicate himself to music. His parents were devastated, fearing for their son's future. Consequences of both paths. Had Thembi continued down the path of expectations, he might have secured a stable engineering job, pleasing his parents and ensuring a comfortable life. However, he would have sacrificed his artistic passion, potentially leading to a life of quiet desperation. By choosing the path of passion, Thembi faced financial uncertainty and his parents' disapproval. Nevertheless, he found comfort in sharing his music with others, using his talents to preserve and promote Zimbabwe's rich cultural heritage. The outcome. Thembi's decision to follow his heart led him to become a respected mbira player and music teacher. He formed a music ensemble, performing at local festivals and cultural events. His music not only brought joy to his community, but also helped to preserve the traditional sounds of Zimbabwe. Though his parents initially disapproved, they eventually came to understand and appreciate their son's passion. They saw how music brought Tembi fulfillment and recognized the value of his contributions to their cultural heritage. Tembi's story serves as a testament to the power of following one's heart, even in the face of adversity. By embracing his true passion, he found a sense of purpose and belonging, inspiring others to do the same. So just to conclude on this, the issue, the importance of staying true to yourself. Staying true to yourself is one of the most powerful decisions you can make in life. When you follow your heart and pursue what genuinely makes you happy, you unlock your full potential and live a life that feels authentic and meaningful. While the journey may be challenging and filled with obstacles, staying true to your passions often leads to personal growth, fulfillment, and success. By following your heart, you give yourself the chance to discover your unique talents and strengths. It allows you to build a life aligned with your values instead of living under the weight of societal expectations or fear of judgment. Also, when you are true to yourself, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of courage and authenticity. The potential positive outcomes are so diverse. It can improve mental well-being, give you a sense of purpose, you have deeper connections with like-minded people, and in many cases, groundbreaking achievements. While staying true to yourself requires resilience and courage, the rewards far outweigh the risks. Remember, life is too short to live it for others. Choose the path that brings you joy and fulfillment. In the end, authenticity always leads to the most meaningful and rewarding journeys. Encourage